In 2014, Porsche returned to the top flight of endurance racing with 6 factory drivers and 2 919 hybrid racers. In only their second season, the team won the World Endurance Manufacturers title, and Mark Webber, Brendon Hartley and Timo Bernhard became World Drivers' Champions.
Already in 2014, when we started to grow together, and when it was clear that we're going to be, the driver trio for one of the cars, I already felt that there was some special link between us drivers, between Brendon, Mark and myself.
In the beginning, obviously, we got on, but that relationship and the trust and the feeling that you get as real teammates doesn't happen overnight. So obviously we're going to carry forward from last year what we had, and it's something quite special when you have that real trust and faith in your teammates.
Between the three of us, we all bring different components, obviously. Timo is a very experienced guy when it comes to endurance racing. He's very knowledgeable on that. Brendon, obviously very fast, very young, very hungry to keep pushing the boundaries on that sense. And obviously I have maybe a softer overview on everything to maybe pull the jigsaw together sometimes, and that's why I think we're a really good team, and we're very experienced at pulling the weekends together.
It was a meteoric rise for the 3 drivers, and for Mark Webber it proved a natural progression to share a car with 2 teammates after 12 years in the singular world of Formula One.
I'm really enjoying having the teammates in Brendon and Timo, because we have to find a way to work together in a very close fashion to get the maximum performance out of the car. Formula One's a lot more individual, but now I don't want to do Formula One, I want to do sports cars, so I'm very fortunate to do both at the right periods of my career.
The bond between the championship trio grew quickly in the team environment of endurance racing, where you need nerves of steel, 100% focus and complete trust in your teammates.
In long distance racing, endurance racing is a bit different, because you're not driving all the time your car because you have to share the car, but even though you're not in the car, you're still following, you still have some tension, and you want to know what's going to happen, but I fully trust my 2 teammates, and it's a bit like I'm driving myself. I think it's a different camaraderie that you need to have in endurance racing, but at the same time everybody has to do his job 100%, otherwise you cannot get the end result, the best result we want. Depends when you get in the car what role you've got to do, obviously, so that can change depending on the race and the scenario, so there can be a little bit more tension in the situation, but in general I have a lot of experience. I trust myself, I certainly trust my teammates, which collectively as a team we know we're doing our best, so the nerves are relatively calm these days. I don't have a huge amount more to prove to myself. I enjoy the driving, and that's the most important thing.
I get a little bit nervous before I drive. I think that's normal, it's natural. I think any sports person or anyone who's competed will understand, a little bit of butterflies in the stomach, and I think with more experience it gets less, and you use it to your advantage. You kind of harness that nervous energy, I would say. I'm very comfortable when Timo and Mark are in the car, I have to say, so I hope that they say the same about me.
At the season opener, Hartley made a rare mistake as he overtook a GTE and Porsche, showing just how small the margins are in endurance racing. But that won't dampen ambitions to defend their driver's title and continue to develop an almost perfect partnership.
We've learned a lot about each other in terms of driving style, how we work together, cockpit environment, all those type of things. Now we're getting to the last few percent, which we have to do to extract even more performance out of ourselves as a team and with the car. So 2014 will come a long way. Number 1, there was a goal last year to achieve that, and we won the World Championship. So now we got the number 1 going into 2016 WEC season, and now we want to keep it for 17. That's definitely the goal.